Hi ladies! For those of you who are new, my name is Laura, and this is where I share how to heal your body and emotions in order to take your health and weight loss to the next level. I'm so excited to dive into today's topic, how different foods affect your body on an energetic level. And it's so important to note that building a mind-body connection is key because it will not only help you lose weight and help you maintain your ideal body weight easily, but it will also help you strengthen your energy and your capacity to enjoy life. So when building that mind-body connection, the stronger this connection becomes, the more you will naturally crave foods that are better for you. I first learned this concept when I was around 14, thanks to my health coach at the time. The idea behind it is simple but powerful. Everything in our world is made up of atoms, and atoms vibrate at a certain rate. Essentially, they're energy. That means everything you see and touch and consume exists and vibrates at a certain energy frequency. The higher the frequency, the more you move toward life, healing, vitality. And the lower the frequency, the more we move toward decay, disease, and closer to death. So the higher something vibrates, the more alive it is, meaning it contains more water, more cells, and more activity at a microscopic level. Our energy is also altered by the things we eat and do. This is why it's so important to be aware of what you consume, and I mean everything that goes into your body. Food is the most obvious factor, and I'll get into that in a bit. But it also includes what we see and the information we ingest and what we listen to. If you're listening to music that is negative and low vibrational, for example, I used to love listening to rap music. Music will go straight to your emotions. Even though it feels like a good upbeat song in the moment and it pumps you up emotionally, it's actually teaching your body to feel like the song. So if that song, for example, puts women down, you're actually teaching your body to feel that way about women, whether you realize it or not. So when it comes to the foods you eat, the key difference is between living foods, cooked foods, and dead foods. So living foods are whole, unprocessed foods and are best for your body. They come straight from nature and hold the highest frequency, meaning they are literally pure life force energy. When you consume these foods, they nourish you and your cells with high energy. By digesting it, you nourish your body with that energy. So raw whole foods straight from nature are most potent. These include fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, raw honey, nuts, seeds, unprocessed, fresh herbs, spices. And because these foods are alive, they transfer that energy into your body, helping you feel energized, refreshed, and vibrant. Then there are whole foods that have been cooked or slightly processed, like steamed or roasted vegetables, cooked grains, quinoa, rice, lightly cooked meats and fish, preferably organic and grass-fed. So cooking alters the chemical structure of food and it reduces its frequency because you're still killing off cells, enzymes, and nutrients. And then there are highly processed foods that have undergone heavy processing, containing artificial additives, refined sugar, heated oil. And by the way, if something was deep fried, you can consider it highly processed because oil releases carcinogenic compounds when it's highly heated. Those are basically toxic compounds for your body. And this includes fast food, packaged snacks, chips, candies, store-bought cookies, meats, what else? Artificial beverages, sodas. These foods have little to no life force left. In fact, they take more energy from your body to digest than they actually give back. Over time, eating too many of these low-frequency foods pushes the body towards imbalance, premature aging, and illness. If you think about it, in nature, no animal eats cooked or processed foods. They thrive on raw living foods that they find in their environment. And no species on the planet experiences nearly as many chronic illnesses as humans do. Our bodies are designed to process real, whole and unaltered foods. I don't believe in restriction, but I do naturally follow this simple food pyramid. And at the top are whole, uncooked foods, which are most nourishing, that are most potent in energy. And in the middle are the cooked foods, which are still good, slightly steamed or cooked in water. And at the bottom are the processed foods, which I rarely crave anymore because they have lost their life force. And that's also something I want to get into. What I find even more fascinating is the strong connection between your mindset and your cravings. When your thoughts are healthy and positive, you naturally gravitate towards food that nourishes you. And on the other hand, when you're stressed, have a negative mindset, you often experience triggers or cravings for unhealthy foods. So when you experience stress, anxiety, emotional struggles, this can make you crave low-frequency foods. That's why healing your emotions and mindset is so important when it comes to sustainable health and weight loss. If you want to start eating more high-frequency foods, there are a few simple steps you can take. For example, what I like to do is I start my day with fresh fruit, a bowl of fresh fruit or a smoothie right after I had my liter of water. And I eat this instead of breakfast or right before breakfast. You can add more raw veggies to your meals by making a big salad or cutting up some veggies to go with your protein meal. A great tip I follow is making, salad for dinner and then making the dressing separate so I can take the salad with me for the next day. And then I also like to replace processed snacks and dessert. I'm a really big sweet tooth, but I will substitute my dessert with fruit or make my own dessert. Make these amazing raw date balls or bars that taste just really good. I actually have a recipe on my page if you want to check that out. And I make them different flavors, so I like to switch it up a bit. And also what you will see me doing is eating just small pieces of 80% dark chocolate. Just a few pieces with my tea, and that usually satiates my hunger for dessert. Okay, so another thing is I drink about 3 to 4 liters of water per day because I've brought my body to the point where it craves water naturally. My body craves those 3 to 4 liters, or else I feel really thirsty, like my throat gets dry. I do believe that oftentimes we're not hungry, we're actually just thirsty, and we need to retrain our body to drink more throughout the day. This is also key for maintaining high energy levels. So yes, cooking at home more, using fresh ingredients also helps because you control what goes into your food. Another thing that I feel like is very important is to be mindful of how food makes you feel and to notice the difference between eating, a fresh, healthy meal that gives you high energy versus a meal that is processed. When you notice these differences, you will naturally gravitate towards food that is better for you. And that will make your skin glow, your digestion improves, your cravings for unhealthy foods fade away. And the best part is you don't even have to force it. The more you nourish yourself, the more often you nourish your body with these foods full of life, the more your body will crave them naturally. See, I don't believe in restriction. I still enjoy treats occasionally, but over time, my body has naturally stopped wanting that processed food because that food no longer matches my energy. Because I've been eating healthy for so long. And your body will always crave that food that matches its energetic frequency right now. So what you can start doing is maybe adding that extra serving of fruit to your day, or swapping that processed protein bar for a whole and natural piece of fruit, or maybe a date ball that gives you high energy, lasting, sustainable energy. So let me know if you found this helpful, and if you did, please give me a thank you in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on health, mindset, and body transformation. See you in the next one. Bye.